Hello and good morning, America. My name is Tatiana Swain, and today I would have the distinct pleasure of interviewing an amazing and phenomenal woman. She is an author, producer, and an award-winning anchor. My boss, Robin Roberts.
Oh, you had to put that box.
Had to do it.
Hey.
Robin, how are you doing today?
First of all, no prompter. Okay, this came right off her, from her heart and everything. I'm doing really well, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm very happy to spend a little time with you and talking.
Wow, thank you. I really do appreciate this opportunity. So, I'd like to say that it's a pretty beautiful day today. Now, I heard that you collaborated with India Arie on A Beautiful Day, which is the song that plays during Good Morning America.
Yeah.
So please tell me and the audience, how do you start your beautiful day?
Oh my goodness. Life is a journey, not a destination. There are no mistakes. It's chances we've taken. Lay down your regrets. All we have is now. That's a beautiful day. Those are the lyrics that I wrote with India Arie. A beautiful day to me is when I get here, and what a privilege it is to say good morning to America, to try and set the tone for the day, to try and enlighten people, to engage people, to entertain people. All those things means it's going to be a beautiful day for me.
That's awesome. So, unfortunately, I saw yesterday how you put on your Instagram post how you had a very heavy heart about the mass shootings that have been occurring. So, on a not so beautiful day, how do you prepare for it? How do you report on that?
Tatiana, that's such a really good question. It was difficult, and people can feel that, and that's why when I opened, it's being vulnerable and letting people know I'm feeling what you're feeling. To be on the program Monday after what happened in a 13-hour span, El Paso, Dayton, to all those lives lost in a senseless manner, and I know people are hurting, and it would be, I just can't go, well, good morning, America. It's like, no, it's like I started by saying our hearts are heavy like yours, but then going and reporting and trying to make some sense of this and to make sure that we're focusing on the heroes, on the victims, letting their families tell their stories, not spending as much time on those heinous shooters, but also hoping that we can continue a dialogue, that we could get to a place that this doesn't happen. This is the United States of America, and the fact that it's happening this much is just heartbreaking. And so that's what I try to convey to people, that I'm feeling what they're feeling.
And so, because that is really just an extremely horrific event, and when you cover other horrific events, you have these amazing viewers, these people that, have followed you since the beginning of your career, and I'm sure you've picked up a lot of really inspirational stories. So what has been the most memorable story that you've gotten thus far? Wow,
that's hard. I've been so blessed. I've been so incredibly blessed to be able to be a storyteller. And I've shared my story, but what I really enjoy is sharing other people's stories. And there's just too many to name. One most recently, Paige Winter, who's a young woman, 17 years old, in the water of North Carolina, has a shark encounter. Her father punches the shark. She has to have her leg amputated. Her fingers are mangled in that. I go to speak with her in her hospital bed, and people are asking, hey, when you were in the water, did you see your life flash in front of you? And she was like, no, I saw my future. Wow, I mean, come on, 17 years old, your life has changed. And as she said some of the pieces of the puzzle are missing, but she's still Paigey. I love that. I love being able to talk to people like that and to have them be able to share their story in hopes of inspiring others.
Yeah, she's very strong for that. That was really a good story.
Thank you, thank you.
So being, as you are, an inspiration for both me and Black women and girls around the world, how do you remain with this genuinity, this authenticity that you have? Oh,
well, because you go to Howard. That's where I know, that's right. My parents met and fell in love at Howard. They were the first in their families to go to college, and it was there at Howard. And I had a very strong Black woman there in my home, and that was my mom. and these lashes have to last me a little bit longer, so I can't
Cry.
But yeah, but I just really appreciate it. My mom, my sisters, so many people who showed me the way, who really showed me the way. And I'm so appreciative of that. And appreciative of the men who understood that we were strong women and embraced us and didn't try and hold us down, but were there with us. And I learned as much in watching the interaction. And I just see beautiful young women like yourself with big eyes and big dreams, and just trying to encourage you to go for it. And I know that this is a difficult time in the world in many ways with what we're seeing, but also that it is a time that anything is possible. And uncertainty means there are endless possibilities. And I can't wait to see how you're going to blossom and what you're going to do.
Okay, so I don't know if you remember this, but on my first day, I was
Okay.
in your makeup room, and you turned to me and said, as an intern, you need to make sure that you're hardworking, that you're listening, so then you can, have good observations, and that your passion in your dream that you have for your career.
Yeah.
How do you apply those traits to your daily
Oh,
career?
you're trying.
Come on.
Hey, no, I give out the advice, Tatiana. I don't want it back on myself. But no, I do that. I remain very curious about life. I remain. I have what I like to call a beginner's mind. When you're first approaching something, you're so excited. And I don't want it to become that now that I've done this for so long that I become jaded and that. No, I want to approach it as I would as an intern would approach it, that everything is fresh and that it's new. And I'm just very appreciative that I have that kind of mindset. I haven't arrived. I'm still arriving. I'm still becoming, like Mrs. Obama, her beautiful book. It's about becoming. It's not like you have become. And I'm always looking for ways to grow and to just to continue to live my best life.
Now, one of the things that actually I have majorly remembered during this internship is a poem that you talked about by, I believe, Robert Browning Hamilton, and it starts with, "As I walked with pleasure."
Oh,
Can you talk about that?
Yes, ma'am. I walked a mile with pleasure. She chattered all the way, but I was none the wiser for all she had to say. I walked a mile with sorrow, and ne'er a word said she. Ne'er a word said she. But oh, the things I learned from her when sorrow walked with me. I don't look for sorrow. I'd much rather be happy. I'd much rather say, "Good morning, America," than "Good morning, America." But the fact that there is going to be sorrow in our lives, there is going to be challenges. And if you're only looking for the good times, I've learned so much more about myself through the trials and tribulations than I have through the successes. I'm very happy of the accolades. I'm very happy about that. But I want to tell especially young people, you're going to get scared, you're going to be fearful, but you know what? You're going to figure it out and you're going to do it anyway. Anybody who has succeeded in life, they have felt that fear, but they haven't let that fear keep them from doing what it is that they want to achieve.
And so now for, students that are going to be soon to be graduates
Woo-hoo!
that are pursuing a career in production as well as reporting, what advice do you have for them?
Go for it. Go for it. It's a big, beautiful world out there. Make some noise. Fail. Don't be afraid to fail. That means you're taking a risk. That means that you're trying something different. Go for it. Learn from your mistakes and challenges. Be authentic. Only you can bring your world knowledge, the things that you have experienced, your experiences. They matter. They count. Doesn't matter how young you are. Doesn't matter if you're black, white, straight, gay. Your story matters. And as a journalist, we need that authenticity. So come on. The water's fine. Come on. There are no sharks in here. Well, it is the business. No, come on in the water and join us and be who it is that you want to be. And who is that? What is it that you want to achieve?
I want to be that person that's able to share stories about people and their lives that are really going to inspire the world and make a difference in the world.
That's perfect.
That's what I do. So I'll make sure to bring my swim cap and dive in because I'm going swimming. Thank you so much.
Did you hear that ad-lib, people? That ad-lib, she took it and ran with it. Yeah. But bless you, and you should know, being here at Good Morning America, you look at this crew. You know, they're staying behind to do this. People really want to help. People who have, I can't get over, it's not just me that you see in front of the camera. Everybody here believes in you and wants you to live your best life. And don't forget about us, okay? Okay, when I'm knocking like, hey, Tatiana, hey, girl, you remember me? She's like, get away from me, old lady. Eat your Jello. Eat your Jello, old woman.
I'll bring you to the show. We'll get you a seat.
Oh, wow. Oh, thank you. You did a great job.